All right, guys. Well, this is my plow. It's basically a Case maxi sneaker. It's a Toro Pro sneak, but I had to order some tires because these things, they're not bald, but this is the exact same tire. And let me stand them up there and try to hold the phone. The camera. This one's foam filled. So the bad thing is I'm going to lose out on a lot of weight because I'm not going to foam fill the new one. But look at the difference of the tread. I mean, hardly any tread, whole bunch of tread, whole bunch of tread, and like half tread. This one's probably at least half wore out. The bad thing is it's foam filled. So I am going to have to cut that tire off. I haven't had to do that in a long time, so we're just going to try something. I'm going to try the grinder, and we're going to see what happens. I'm going to sit you guys here on the machine somewhere, maybe. What about up there? See if we can get you a view here of what's going on. We need to use our favorite little tool, that little quickie saw I got. That 9-inch. Let me grab that thing. I bet you that thing's awesome at this. Hang on a minute. Alright. I don't know if it's true with you guys, but every tool that I have multiple blades with, every time I go to use it, it never has the right blade on it. I had to switch the blades. But that thing seems like it's solid rubber. I don't know what kind of foam they use, but it seems pretty awesome. Let's see what this little thing will do. Running out of battery. Running out of battery. Alright, we're going to try this. I don't know, it's probably a Linux. It's a pretty fine tooth Sawzall blade. It's on a corded Sawzall. Oh boy, that's the ticket of the week right there. Let's not cut through the... Yeah, buddy. That's where it's at right there. All right. That stuff is literally like foam rubber. I mean, there's parts of it that, I mean, like that's still wet, but it's like rubber. Huh. All right, well, I'm gonna keep fighting this. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, well, not to be like Andrew Camarada or anything, but I think I'm gonna try the excavator and peel this foam off because it's some pretty tough stuff. So it's stuck to the wheel like you would not believe, or maybe you would believe, because maybe you've done this before. I've never done this before, taking this stuff off. I never would have imagined that it would be quite like that. So let me see what we can do with this. Sometimes it pays to pull out the big guns. Because there we go. Okay. Well, that took some wrestling. I don't know if this tire machine's going to have enough to it to put that thing on. I guess we're going to find out. If it does, I would be thoroughly surprised. Because that took quite a bit to get that thing on that bead. So let's see. I'm gonna need another bar. I got my tire bar, I guess. Tire bar in here. And that way. That's coming around. Get that underneath there. I really need to get that tire down there. Alright, let's get this tire bar out, if I can. Oh, come on. Dang it. Wow, and that tire machine really didn't have any issue with that. That's very surprising. All right, well, there we go. She's mounted, bead set. Tires got lots and lots of tread. Bad thing is I just lost a lot of low slung weight. All right, guys, well, we've got my Pro Sneak out. I just put the tires on it. They are not foam filled. I did put factory style Galaxy Super Trenchers on it. I am super happy with those. Those things, when the beads set and everything, they are super stout. I need to finish going through the machine, checking everything. I've got an oil leak that, as we sit here, you can probably watch a drip of oil come down. It is one of the pumps up here is leaking inside. I've got to pull this pump, but when I do that, this is a return line. It's got 2 pressure lines, and I think when I was trying to pull it off before, one of these lines just constantly drained. So I think it's going to drain the tank when I pull it off. So I'm probably just going to pull the tank down and replace the fluid. The book says 15 gallons. So I'm going to get 15 gallons of oil and have it ready so I can fill it back up. But today we're going to replace a couple wheel studs. I don't know if it's the guys I bought it from or what, but you see one missing down in here probably. They had a bolt and a nut, and I know I have a nut and a washer right there for a lug nut. I'm missing a lug nut on this wheel. I've got to replace a stud on the other side. I knocked one out to mic it and check it and everything else. But since I took the foam-filled tires off, I'm worried that without any weight or anything on it, that it's just going to be too narrow, and I didn't want to lose any stability. So I bought some cheap wheel spacers. I probably should have done 2-inch, but I did 1.5 inches. This machine measures out at 5 by 5.5, and then they're 1/2 by 20 studs. So we're going to put some spacers on it. I don't know if I'm going to like how far it kicks out. I'm probably going to buy some 2 or 2.5 inch. Anyways, about 46 inches wide. The spacers will make it 49 inches wide. I know it's not a lot. I thought it'd give a little bit of stability. The main thing is trying to get up on my trailers. So my trailer and my dad's trailer, this little Ready Haul that I've been using, I barely catch. I only catch a couple 2 or 3 inches of tire on the ramps. So I thought this way it just give me that much more on the outside. That being said, I probably should have ordered 2-inch spacers, because usually I don't get into tight areas with this, and if I do, we just take a fence out or something. So anyways, let's get it done. Didn't even check to see if I could get the stud in there. I just kind of assumed I could. Oh yeah, all kinds of room. Hopefully this is the right stud. I'm just going to use one of the lug nuts that come with the kit for the the wheel spacers, because the other ones that go to the machine are flat. They're flat face style, kind of like the Ford lug nuts. Okay, looks like it's pulling in there. Oh yeah, that is awesome. If you need the part number of that stud, it is I believe it's a 610-260 Dorman. It's a Dorman part number. You can get it at your local auto parts store. And you can probably get this little tool there too. I've had mine for a while. I don't remember where I got it from. Probably a tool truck. And I'll verify that part number, but I'm pretty sure it was a 610-260. There you go. You almost wouldn't be able to tell that it was not a factory stud. So, and then I put some copper anti-seize. Any kind of anti-seize would be fine. But I put some on the lug nuts before. Seems like about half of them are pretty rough. So, and then I'm just going to use the impact seeing the lug nuts off. Then I have to use this chrome socket with an adapter to get inside the wheel spacer. A 1/2-inch lug, so I'm just using a 80 pound. But I had to have a chrome to get inside here. My impact socket was just about the same size as the hole. It would put them on, but it was a little tough. See, like, that stud's a little rough. I guess I could grab, I don't know, I guess I could grab a thread chaser. My thought was, as long as the lug nut goes on, we're probably good. And then take them up to almost 100 with the torque wrench, just to verify that they are torqued good. Alright, and then go ahead and put some anti-seize on these threads just to give it some lubricant. This vehicle is out in the elements. I mean, it sits inside, but it works in the elements. Dirt, water, mud. It'll get rained on. So, a little bit of lubricant on there. I still need to get some lug nuts for this, but I have enough to at least hold the wheel on for now until I get some new lug nuts for it. Oh yeah, there's a hole in the axle, so it will it'll drain any debris that gets inside of that wheel spacer, I guess. So that's kind of nice. You guys probably can't see over there. Torque sticks are awesome. Oh, I did that wrong. That's just a nut and a washer. Lug nut. All right, there we go. Let's let the jack down. That's the fun thing with articulated machines. You always have to find somewhere to jack them up at because they twist. So there's that side. Noticeable difference. Now the back side on this side has a fender extension thing. That's why it looks like it's way tucked in, you know, beyond from this side. But if you have one of those machines, you already know that. All right, I'm gonna do this side and we'll be done.